Okay, hello! It's our
Hello.
last video today. Yeah, it's been a
and
year.
We are back.
Back in England. Yeah, back in England, back at Jacob's home now.
Yeah, back in my house.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels different to China, definitely.
It is a bit different to China.
So in this video we'll be discussing the differences between the UK and England and reflecting on our
time there.
I said UK and England, UK and China.
Okay, reflecting on our time in China and how it's different to living back here.
So what do you think is the most important thing that you will miss about China?
I think we've said it before, but I think it would be the kids for me. They're really nice. I'm going to miss teaching them a lot, I think. And just like the lifestyle overall, it's just a completely different thing, you know. Like back home, you obviously have more home comforts and stuff like that, and stuff that you're more used to. But the lifestyle in China is amazing, you know.
Yeah, the work-life relationship, balance is so good. At least for us in Chongqing,
I think for me, travelling's a big thing that I'm gonna miss. You know, we spent a lot of our time travelling. We've got to see some amazing places, and as much as you can do that around Europe as well, when you've got a full-time job, it's a lot more difficult to do that.
The holidays we had as teachers
were amazing, good. You know.
Yeah, and we had also salaries that supported our travelling ambitions.
So it was really good,
it's such a lovely opportunity.
I think that's probably what we're going to miss the most.
Yeah, definitely.
How about you?
That as well, like the life-work balance and the job itself, working with children, teenagers in our case, helping them develop their English, having the opportunity to immerse yourself in a foreign culture and to really try different things, make new friends with your colleagues. Just the whole experience.
That's something I've noticed coming back. We're talking about that is like the difference in culture in terms of multiculturalism. So like here in England, and particularly
in Leicester,
where Deanna lives in Leicester, is obviously really, really multicultural, but China's pretty monocultural. Like you don't see so many foreign faces, and there aren't so many specific ethnic minority groups in China. So that's
like foreign ethnic
it's something that's different. So like you go to Leicester, you walk down the street, and you just see every type of person going. And that's quite. It's lovely. It's great, and I really love that about England. But it's just took a little bit of getting used to.
It is very different, and especially because we lived on Chongming Island, so I think
even less so.
If you live in like Beijing or Shanghai or another major Chinese city, but Chongming Island, even though it is technically Shanghai,
genuine
it's not
shock,
really,
wasn't it, when you saw another foreigner?
You feel like you're really immersing yourself in China, in Chinese culture, and the authenticity that China is. And then
food.
Yeah, food is something that maybe reflecting back on it.
We could have done better, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much I'm gonna miss the food, to be honest. I'm very happy that we had the opportunity to try so many different exotic foods.
Well, I personally knew that I didn't like Chinese food very much before I came anyway, and Chinese food in China is very different to Chinese food in England.
Yeah, and Chongming Island, as we said, it's not very diverse culturally,
no.
So that is very reflected in the food.
In the cuisine.
It's very Chinese food, so you just have the same dishes in different restaurants. And there's not much Western food
that ties
either
in with the multiculturalism as well, doesn't it? Because obviously, if you live in a multicultural society where there's lots of different cultures, then you get that cuisine wherever you are as well. Whereas in China, it's not. So out on Chongming, it was Chinese or Chinese.
Yeah. What else? What else would you reflect on? So, food is definitely something that's good to try and to experience.
There are some food places I think there are some food places that we're going to miss as well, for sure.
Yeah, and I think in the UK we could probably access the food we had in China in one way or another, because the UK is so multicultural, but living on Chongming we couldn't really access international foods.
There's a little bit, but not very much at all.
Okay, so now that we're back in the UK, we're hoping to, sort of settle down and find full-time jobs.
Yeah, so at the time of this video recording, we're both just about back at our old jobs,
Yeah.
which has worked out sort of shockingly well for us, really. So I work in sport development, so helping people to get active.
Yeah.
I'm back at my old job at a council in Leicester, so that's good.
Yeah, and I work in market research, so helping different companies and brands learn more about the consumers and consumer trends. So I'm back in a part-time position that's only for a limited period of time because I'm hoping to pursue a master's, a postgraduate study in September.
So any luck in the coming weeks, we'll be moving in together again, which will be good. Having done it for a year in China, feels very weird to be apart, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think if you are moving to China with a partner, it definitely has an impact. You get to know each other a lot better because you're exposed to really novel situations together, and you have to.
Yeah, you get tested in very different ways, I think, compared to, I think in most relationships you get to experience new things on a very gradual level. Like you have a new job, or you move home, or you experience something different. Whereas when you move to China, it just kind of all happens at once.
Yeah.
You have a new job and you have a new culture, and you're moving house. You've got to sort out your bills. And it's all just happening at once. Whereas most of the time, if you live in your home country, then you can sort of get to do that very gradually.
Yeah, but it's a lovely thing that we could do it together as well. And I think if you are thinking about moving to China together with a partner or with a friend, it's definitely something.
Yeah, worth doing.
Yeah, because the loneliness aspect, I don't think was really something for us. Yeah, so it's really nice to have somebody to share the experience with, and to reflect back on the memories with together. But if you are moving on your own, I think you can make amazing friends, and you should not be discouraged due to social anxiety and fear that many people will experience.
It's a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? Because you come as a couple, you subconsciously know that you don't need to make friends as much. We made very good friends in our time there, but say if we hadn't, it wouldn't have been the end of our world. It wouldn't have been the end of the world for us, would it?
We would have still had each other to socialise with and stuff, but I think it's okay. Yeah, you're very likely to make really good friends, regardless of whether you're there by yourself
or with other people.
And in Chongming, at least, if you are single and you want a flat by yourself, you're usually encouraged to move in with somebody else, so you have that social support. So that's a really, really nice thing, and it's a really nice thing for us to have been able to experience. And not many jobs offer these type of opportunities, so you can work together with a partner. Yeah, so that's a really, really great day. Also, although we are not returning to China, hopefully, to work, but hopefully we will return. For a holiday, for a visit. And this is we're not returning solely on personal reasons, not because there was anything to do with China or anything at all.
No, it was it was more to do with where we are in our lives and what we want from our lives. It didn't have anything to do with China. We loved it, and I mean, in terms of every sort of technical aspect, you'd stay forever.
Yeah, and so many people have. So many people stay. I think most of the people in the island
probably
are staying.
70% retention.
Yeah.
At least, if not a little bit more. Which proves how good
I
it is.
completely understand why. For us, I think it was quite a difficult decision to decide to return.
Tough. Yeah, it was very tough.
Yeah, because it's just such an amazing deal you're getting. It's really difficult to turn it down for the following year. But so we'll see. Maybe we'll return in the future. We'll try. We'll try and see how life goes in the UK. But who knows? We've had a lovely time. So thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for teaching. Thank you to Teach English in China for making this happen. You've been brilliant throughout the whole process. You supported us from day one to just last week. So
we've had
we've had an amazing time.
Yeah,
we wouldn't change it for the world. So
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. And it's pretty sad that this is our last video now as well. I don't know how many people have watched us consecutively, but
about 3.
Yeah,
my mum.
Yeah, but hopefully we'll look back on this ourselves.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that this whole experience is coming to end, but it's so rewarding to know that we'll cherish it in our memories forever. So thank you so much, Teach English in China. We're very fortunate to have had this opportunity. And to anyone that has this opportunity as well, we're advising you to go for it.
Take it. It's amazing.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye.